All right, so good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. No, today, what I will discuss is all about basic accounting. So, accounting essentials for our medium, small enterprise. Now, our MSMEs, particularly for the accounting. No, so yan. uh, we'll discuss also about some of the basic. So ano ba yung mga basic natin na particularly for accounting. Okay, sige. Let's begin. So, of course, number one, very important here is to know first, no? Ano bang ibig sabihin ng accounting, no? So, accounting daw is basically is a language of business. Yes, no? As an old civilization, no, it evolved in response to the economic and social needs. So, ibig sabihin, because of the response, no, particularly for the economic and social needs, it started with the simple recording, no, of repetitive exchanges, no. That's why when you say about accounting, that would be your money, no. You have your banking, and also we have our credit. Yan ang ibig sabihin, class, no? Pag sinasabi natin as part of your accounting. Anyway, so in terms of the history of accounting, no, unang-una that would be the cradle of civilizations. Meaning to say, even the time of or before Christ, no, there would be a record keeping, no. It is commonly used in Mesopotamia, in China, and India, no. Also, it is known as the clay tablet of Mesopotamia, no. Even the time of Christ, no, may accounting na, no. Saint Matthew is the tax collector, no. So after a long time, the Lord of those servants came to settle accounts with them. Even if you are a Muslim, all right, so there would also be accounting, no, for trade and at the same time for credit arrangements. Okay, that's why, class, no, if you notice, in terms of the accounting, it is also known as the evolvement of a double entry system. No, it started with mercantile books, the Ferris Bonis of Montalban, pero because of the Italian influence, if you notice, there would be accounting. No? So, specifically about the Book of Genoa. Diba? Sila yung nag-wrote, no, about the perfect double entry system. By the way, what do you mean of perfect double entry system? It is the principles of balance or the principles of debit and credit. Later, in our part 2 or part 3, I will discuss about the debit and credit, no? And also, class, if you notice, under this present system, there would be T accounts, no? And expanded also with our ledger. Yan. Also, the involvement of the double entry system, no? In Florence, there will be double entry system. Again, as discussed a while ago, there would be debit and credits, no? And also about the manuscript in terms of the partnership and corporation. Okay? And also, very important is all about your journal entries. No? Ayan. So, later also, I will discuss about the double entry system, yung tinatawag nating debit and credit. As discussed a while ago also, when you say about accounting, it is your basic principles of bookkeeping or the principles of balance. Later, I will discuss why it should be balanced, no? Or the perfect double entry system. Anyway, and also very important is about the evolvement of the double entry system. So in fact, in 1494, Luca Pacioli wrote the first book. It is known as Summa di Arithmetica. It includes memorandum book, journal book, ledger book, and in fact, he is the father of the modern accounting. Yes, he is the father of the modern accounting. And subsequent events, no, there would also be French revolutions in 1700s, no, wherein very important is accounting, no, that will affect the government. There would be government accounting that time. There would also be finance, okay, the involvement of the financial management. There's also laws, no, so law of obligations and contracts, di ba? Yan yung tinatawag ngayon. And also there would also be a customs, no, particularly for business. There would also be industrial revolutions in 1760s and 1830s, no, that would be the mass production and the importance also of the fixed assets. Okay? Meron din tayong tinatawag na global industrial economy, no? That would be the rapid changes of the accounting practice and the reporting and participative promulgations of the accounting standards. So today, we have accounting standards in 90s, no? Ang tawag doon ay SFAS pa the time, no? The Statement of Financial Accounting Standards, no? And now it is known as the IFRS, no? The International Financial Reporting Standards. And also we have the IAS, or the International Accounting Standards, or now it is also known as the PFRS, no? The Philippine Financial Reporting Standards. And at the same time, you have also here the PAS, or the Philippine Accounting Standards. So, yan yung evolvement na of our accounting system, no, na tinatawag natin. And of course, today, for this, no, there would also be internal business transactions, no, and also about the international relationships of government. If you notice in this year, there would be development of the computer assisted accounting practice, and at the same time the reporting, no, or the develop rapidly, no. If you notice in this year, there would be uh, SAP, no, we have fast tax, no, we have the GL system. So, meaning to say, ang gagawin mo lang is you will just record, no? Particularly for the system, and bahala na yung system, no? Na mag-produce, no, ng or to summarize everything about ledger, and at the same time bahala na yung system to prepare your FS. But our focus now today, no, still to be able for you to discuss, no, I want you to learn, 'di ba? Ngayon we have artificial intelligence, 'di ba? Gusto ko din na you will be able to understand, no, about the global, no, about the computer assisted accounting practice. Yes, madali siya, pero mas maganda that there would be understanding, right? And also very important is the harmonization of the international accounting and reporting standards. So as discussed a while ago, we have standards, no? The PFRS and the PAS, and it is under the GAAP rule, no? The generally accepted accounting principle. And this is, no, so this is it. This is the first part of the accounting for MSME. No? So later, in my part 2 of my discussion, I will discuss about the accounting process, no? And we will end with our transaction analysis, no? So I will give you sample about your assets, liabilities, and owner's equity. So please watch my part 2 video about accounting for MSME. See you. Bye-bye.